in a bowl like this. Have your your mixer ready. All you're gonna do is put 2 tablespoons of beef gelatin and half a cup of the marshmallow root infused, the one that you infused overnight. And you're gonna just put it in, mix it lightly, and let it sit. And now we're gonna take that thing that's boiling and we're gonna mix it in here and fluff it until it becomes marshmallow. It's very simple, very easy. 2 teaspoons of gelatin with half of the marshmallow root tea, 2 tablespoons of cacao powder, a splash of vanilla extract, and then half a cup of this marshmallow root tea that I strained and I put in there. And I added spirulina powder, as you can see, because I want these to be extra gut healthy and very good for you. You can add pretty much any flavoring you want. Just remember though, if you add sweet stuff, you're already using half a cup of honey and half a cup of marshmallow root tea in here. You're just making it until it's hot like that. And now I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna pour it into that bowl right there and mix it and turn until it turns into marshmallows. And I'll show you, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. This is done. You see, it boiled. Just make sure you get it to a nice boil. Like when it does, it makes those little bubbles like this very lightly. Make sure it's boiling a little bit because you don't want it to get it too hot because you'll burn the medicine out of it. So you're just going to keep it so where like everything's nice and smooth. See that rich chocolate, this cacao powder, and this is going to be made in my tea. It's going to be put in my coffee. It'll be put in my hot cocoa that I make with cacao. I drink it with, I eat about 2 marshmallows a day, either in my drink or I just eat them, and they're delicious. If you want them to be fluffier, less gelatin, because some people use 3 tablespoons of this. But if you want it to be more fluffy, use less so it becomes like a fluffier marshmallow. Otherwise, you can make them thicker for the kids and stuff for their health. But you don't need to do that. Like I said, you don't have to use raw cacao powder. You could just make them plain white marshmallows. But if you want to flavor them, then you do that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour it in there. Right? I'm going to pour it in there and I'm going to get my stand mixer ready. Simply going to pour this. You don't want to pour it directly on the beef gelatin, so try to get it on the sides so that you don't burn beef gelatin, okay? Because it's going to be hot, so just be careful. Pour it into the sides if you can, not directly on there. And then just make sure you get all of the goodness out of there. Take it all out. And now I'm just going to mix that until it's ready. And that you have, there you go, homemade healthy marshmallows that absolutely takes no effort at all. The only thing is just make sure you infuse your marshmallow root tea. You could even boil it for 10 minutes lightly to get the medicine out of the tea quicker. And I'm going to mix it, and now I'm just going to start turning it with that, and that's it. It's that simple, okay? I'm going to do this for about 10-15 minutes until it starts to get into a fluff. You just want to get like something ready. Get like one of your pans out and line it with parchment paper and powdered sugar. You could check the sweetness like this. It's the perfect sweetness. Oh, I'm just gonna spin this until it gets fluffy. It's gonna turn into marshmallow. There you have it. And then you pour your marshmallow on the cake on the pan. Line it with parchment paper, and then you want to have powdered sugar ready because you put it on the bottom of the pan. On top of the parchment paper, let it sit for 4 to 6 hours. I do it at night so the next morning it's ready. And there you go. I have my healthy marshmallows that I eat every day that are gut friendly, good for your skin, good for your gut, good for your hair, good for your nails. Absolutely amazing. You're going to have to do this for about 10-15 minutes before you start to see anything, so keep going until you see it start to clean. It gets like perfect. I love it. You're going to love it. It's so easy. And I'm using spirulina powder. Slowly, it's going to turn into a nice, 3 hours and it still tastes good to me. But I wait until it thaws. And then keep on, I'll show you the end result. And it's simple, guys. Put this in your coffee. Forget all sugar. Forget about all that shit. This right here, it's what we're doing with gut healthy energy. Sterling powder, cacao powder, marshmallow oil, which is incredible for the gut and clearing your gut. It's like a laxative and everything. It helps in your gut. And beef gelatin is incredible for so many reasons I can name it to you. So you could put like dragon fruit powder, you could put cacao powder, you could put matcha powder, you can make it whatever powder you want. You can add the powder while you're mixing it in the bowl and you're heating up your honey and your water. And then when you extract, you can put whatever powder you want because it's just going to turn into this anyway. So you want to powder you're going to put 2 tablespoons of that, and you're going to have your flavor marshmallows. The kids will love it, they're going to love it, and it's good healthy, and you can sneak it into people's daily intake. Oh, you're a marshmallow? Yes, honey. Okay, they don't know what's nice. What? Another small batch. So I just wait for the flavor to release. That's like one size bigger than that. So see that? That's what flavor is now, and I'm going to pour this into the pan. And let it sit overnight. That's how you're going to come from. And this is potent, so I really with one marshmallow for one make breakfast. I don't need, like the other ones that I make, I usually use 2 or 3 because I don't make them sweet. And this is kind of sweet. And this boiling powder, the cacao powder, and the agave. So all I need is one in my coffee. But you wait until it doubles in size like that. So it kind of stiff peaks. And then now it's pretty stuck, so I'm going to stop it. I'm going to take my pan with the pasta and I'm going to push it down like this. What I like to do is do this. I put a little bit of this. I made my own powdered sugar with dragon fruit cornstarch, and I just took sugar and grinded it up and mixed it with cornstarch. And I made it in my blender. If you don't have it, unless you know, you gotta get it. So you're gonna see that the bottom. And now I'm gonna take my marshmallows. See that? Look at that marshmallow. Look at that bad boy. Wait, I want you to see it. See that bad boy? There you go. Now, if you wanted more sweet, you add more sweetener. I wouldn't suggest adding more sweetener than it already tells you to, because this is pretty much almost a marshmallow. You see how that is? How it's just fluffed down there like that? You don't want to get it too hard, so try not to get it too hard, because then it'll be harder to form into your pan, but it still comes out exactly the same. Because I've made this many times, and I've messed up sometimes, and sometimes this might, like now I'm starting to get really good at it. It's pretty much like easy for me now. So boom, you don't want to form it too stiff. Like I might have made it a little too stiff, but it's still gonna be good. It's still gonna turn out into marshmallows, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to waste any of it. Wait, let me just show you guys something. And then I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna push it down. See, that's why you don't want to make it hard, because it'll be hard to push down. But that's okay. If you do that, and I've done that twice already, and I just push it down, I leave it, and it becomes like marshmallows like this. They're not going to be perfect squares, but they're still going to be I still take pieces of it and I eat it, and I love them. It becomes like a fluffy. So you're going to push down as much as you can. Just do this and then get it to form as much as you can. Don't make it as hard as this, okay, guys? That's my advice to you. If you want it to be like flat and fall flat, make it like a whipped cream type of, a runny whipped cream a little bit. And there it goes. Like I said, if it's softer, it'll fall flat like a whipped cream, like a cake, you know. But I made mine's a little bit harder. But guess what? Look at it. It's already starting to become a marshmallow. You see? It's so good. You guys are gonna love this recipe. But like I said, if you don't want it, just follow my directions with some of the things. I have chocolate all over my face. I'm gonna let that form. In the next 4 to 6 hours, when I wake up in the morning, I could make my coffee and put one of those in my coffee. And it gives me energy.